Hello, this is a Lighthouse Hall of Fame film, North American server. I am in a tank I hardly ever play, my T-50, Tier 4 Russian Scout, which I totally abhor, but I decided to play it just for a couple missions and see if I could get into the Hall of Fame with it, and somehow I managed to do it. Total luck on my part, believe me. The three artillery apiece. Enemy team has 2 scouts, and we have 1. They have 3 heavies and 2 TDs, and the rest are mediums. We only have 1 heavy, 5 mediums, and 5 TDs. So we're more mobile than they are, but they have that Tier 6 OI, new Japanese heavy, and those have been causing all kinds of trouble for lower tier fights. So we're going to have to see how this plays out. People are having a hard time killing them, especially less experienced people. The team with the most Japanese heavies has been the one that's been winning lately. Move up here and spot across the middle. Low tier fights have a lot of people that like to run across the middle and sit in the open, and there goes a Jackson. And he's going to sit behind that bush and think I can't see him. That's just goofy. Especially once I start shooting at him and he still sits there. He's going to sit there until he dies. He's not moving. I can't see him. I'm going to keep shooting. And I get the kill. And now a Cromwell's coming up the middle road. Somebody put a big hit on him. I don't know if he's going to keep coming or not, but I'll keep an eye on him and see what he does. He's in a bad spot because no matter where he goes to, somebody's going to be able to hit him. So his life expectancy is pretty short right now, and there he goes. Hellcat's over on the east side. It looks like they're trying to push a little bit on the east flank. Haven't made contact on the west yet. Yeah, they got at least 4 or 5 tanks pushing on the east. I know they have tanks over on the west too, so I'm going to push up the middle. Both TDs are dead. I'm figuring the worst I'm going to run into right now is a heavy, and hopefully I can outmaneuver them around the rock piles. And if I'm lucky, I'll find out where the artillery are. There's a KV-1 sitting up there. And there's an artillery, so I'm going to pull up here and use these rocks to shield myself from the KV-1 and try to take out the arty. If I hit him, there we go. One more shot. There he goes. Now, gotta figure out where the KV-1 went. If he's still there, if he's... I'm surprised he didn't come down after me. He must not be either used to the tank, used to the map, or used to the game, one of the 3. Because he should have come down after me right away. He can blow me away. Especially with the arty sitting there waiting to help him out. Okay, I don't see him moving forward. I'm going to back up and see if he's still in that same general location. There he is. Whether he's a newbie or not, I really don't want to pull up to him when his turret's pretty much pointed at me, so. The enemy's pushing over on the west flank. I'm going to use this rock column to hide my exfil and move over here to the west. Hopefully be able to come in behind these tanks and help out my team on the west side. The Cromwell B's making noise up in the northeast. However, we have a couple tanks over there plus artillery, so I'm thinking they'll be able to take care of him. I'm hoping they can. It looks like most of the enemy tanks are over here, so I'm going to see if I can help out. As I come in, our tanks start getting blown up left and right. KV2's up there somewhere. There he is. Keep the bush in between he and I, and hopefully I can snipe him a few times. And he doesn't seem to recognize the fact that I'm back here, so I'll just keep shooting him in the butt, or in the back of his head. He's going to go down because he's not even paying attention to me. Goodbye, KV2. Now, unfortunately, while I was killing the KV2, the OI was killing all of us. So it's a tied fight, but we're hurting. I wouldn't find out. I've never shot a T-50 at an OI before, so I'll see if I can pen the back of this guy. I really should do his turret. I'm just checking out on purpose different parts of his tank, and just to see where I can pen and where I can't. I don't have much experience fighting them yet. T-3485 is coming across the southeast looking to kill that arty, so my idea right now is if I can get back down here and join him real fast. The KV-1's probably down here somewhere. No, the way he's been going, he's probably in the same place and hasn't moved. And if so, we should be able to gangbang him and get him out of there, and maybe we can win a cap race. Hopefully our medium up north stays alive for a little bit and puts up a fight. And I changed my route because I don't want to come straight in on that KV-1. And there he is, sitting there in the same general location. So I'll put another bush between he and I, and just start shooting into his side. If they haven't started capping yet, when we kill this fool, we can jump on cap and maybe steal a win. Nope, there they go capping. There's our 80 KV-1 out of the way. And there's the 304. Oh, and he kills the T-3485, which puts me in a horrible position. Because I have to go past the 304 to get to reset. And the trouble is, that little bugger's as fast as I am, so I can't outrun him. I'm going to have to kill him. And I'm using up precious time. Now they have two people capping. And I don't think I'm going to get there in time. Yep. I'm going into the Hall of Fame in a T-50 with a loss. Because I get courageous resistance, I'm going to have enough damage to get a high caliber medal. So I'm trying to get there, but it just ain't happening, folks. It's not that fast. I'm chugging at 52. There's a cap victory for them. So I suffer a loss, but along the way, I get 1,853 points of damage and 4 kills. 40 of 46 shooting, that's 87%. Got 120 spot damage with 2 spots, and I lost 17,713 credits. I got a 1,832 XP, survived the fight, got a high caliber. And then Arsonist, Fighter, Fire for Effect, and Bruiser many medals, and that gives me a battle score of 1,882, which puts me into second place in the T-50 Hall of Fame. Not really saying that much because there's only 2 entries, so you could look at it 2 ways. Either I'm dead last or I'm next to first. So it was a disappointing game. I thought I played pretty well, but that OI just blew away our team on the west flank, and that pretty much killed the game for us. And then, unfortunately, the 304 got back and took out the T-34-85. If he hadn't been in the way, I would have had time to get up there and reset cap. And if the T-34 had been alive, then maybe we would have had a chance. But with him taking the T-34 out, I got screwed, because if I would have just run to reset, that 304 would have just chased me and shot me when he was reloaded. So I didn't have any choice but to take him out. If I got up there and was still alive, having the OI in front of me and that little 304 chasing around from the back, I was going to die anyway. So I may as well get the damage and the kill and then hopefully get north fast enough, but there was no time. So I end up in the hall with a loss, going, now in a couple of days I'll have to play this tank again and see if I can get in with a win. All you can do is try, guys. Sometimes you try hard and it's not good enough, but play well, and most of the time you'll get wins. From Steps North in my T-50, happy hunting.